Hello there, YouTube. Devin here again. Sorry, but left my beer in the shot. This video is going to be a little bit different because it's actually kind of posing some stuff to you. So, I have never really been a knife person. I have a lot of bayonets. I have some other stuff, a couple swords, and sabers and things like that. But I've realized very quickly that there's a gap in my collection as far as like fighting knives and like fixed blade types, because I tend to lead more toward the utilitarian. I have a lot of entrenching tools and a lot of like little tiny folding knives and stuff, kind of like these examples here. These are kind of like my everyday carry knives. I've got the Pope's Swiss Army knife, and then I got this old basically just folding knife that was my father's. It's just some tiny little Japanese folding knife. Nothing fancy, no frills about it, just held in place with tension, no lock. But I'm missing a lot of like fixed blade knives and stuff, because I've got plenty of entrenching tools. You know, a lot of you guys don't probably know about my fairly extensive entrenching tool collection, which is actually a lot of really nice entrenching tools. And a couple of my swords. A lot of you know about the swords and stuff, but I'm looking to get... I've been thinking a long time about certain things, and the certain thing that I'm looking to really get here is a fixed blade combat knife of some kind, fighting knife. All right, I have plenty of bayonets and everything, and they work in the same thing, but I'm looking for a cool, like, historical fixed blade fighting knife. Now, I've had a lot of my Patreons, supporters and stuff like that, which is a really cool thing if you care to join. The goal is to get to $100 on Patreon by the end of the month. There will be a link in the description. We're at like $70, so 30 of you give me a buck. We could get there, which would be super awesome as far as going to help the channel and everything like that. But I'm looking to get a fixed blade combat knife. So not a bayonet or anything like that. Maybe something that was a converted bayonet, but I've been really looking at a kukri and some other stuff, as my Patreons have recommended, stilettos and things like that. So I'm proposing this as you know, a YouTube video. You know, trying to show you guys some cool examples of knives and what I like and everything, and how I'm trying to fill a hole now in my collection that we really that I really can't seem to fill, and I don't know where to start or what to get, because I know a little bit about steel from helmets and stuff like that. A lot of like helmet steel. I'm not really familiar with a lot of knife steel or tool steel or any of that. So I'm looking for a good recommendation of a fairly cool or modern, historic, modern or historic kind of fixed blade combat knife. So this video is just to kind of pose that question to you, and I'd very much like your recommendations in the comments to something. Preferably something in the $300 or less range. I know quality is something you pay for when it comes to knives, so I think around $300 or less, you can get a fairly decent knife for that money. So this is the video I'm proposing to you guys. I'm hoping that this is something that you all can help me out with and enjoy, and hopefully I can fulfill, you know, some gaps in the collection, because as much as it's as cool as it is to hit somebody with an entrenching tool, which is, I'm super utilitarian, so this is enough for me to do all my fine stuff with, and then if I need to fight, I'm gonna cleave somebody with one of these. Has always been kind of my thing, as a very utilitarian, no frills, no nonsense type of person when it comes to what I like in real life, and that kind of peeks over into my collecting as well. So, I mean, I've always just thought, well, the entrenching tool or your helmet or anything is going to be good enough for fighting if you don't have your bayonet. And that was about it. But I'm looking to get a fighting knife now. And so, thank you all in advance for your suggestions and comments and everything like that, and your support. If you do choose to support me, new Patreon members are always loved and appreciated. And for as little as $1 a month, you even get access to the Discord, which is a really, really awesome place. And I'd love to see some more people in the Discord. Love to get a little bit more money to support the channel and everything like that. And $1 is pretty reasonable, especially compared to a lot of the other YouTubers who are charging, $5 plus. I feel like $1 a month is very reasonable for everything like that. Especially if anything cool you'd like to show me and everything like that. It's the only way I get pictures and everything is if you choose to become a Patreon member, to get into the Discord, to send me pictures, which I would also love, especially if you have an example of a knife you're trying to show me, and it's the best way to probably teach me about any of this rather than writing me novels in the comments. So if that's something you guys would like to do. If not, comments will all be read and everything like that. I'm going to do my homework, do some looking, continue to learn on this and all that other good stuff. But I would very, very much, in the meantime, like your suggestions on a fixed blade combat knife for around $300. Or less, of course. A lot of the kukris I got sent were like $150 for a really, really nice kukri. So, I mean, that's kind of the front runner right now. So, but if you think of something else, that'd be really, really, really cool. Or maybe you make knives, or you know a lot about steel. Anyone can really chip in on this. So, but thank you all for watching. Hopefully I can see all of you here in the next video. And or if you would like to see some videos done on some of the other cool stuff you see here in front of you, stuff that I do have knowledge on, leave that in the comments as well. Thank you all, and I will hopefully see all of you here in the next video. Bye-bye.